Hi, Burbling! I hope you're all having a great day today. My name is Lauren, and this is an intermediate speaking class on technology. So our class was requested by one of our friends, Andre. Welcome, Andre. Oh, you're on mute.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm pretty good, and you?
Good, good. Are you excited for this class?
Yes, all week long.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Excellent. Okay. And welcome back, Esther. Hello, Esther.
Hi, teacher. Hello.
Hi. And welcome as well to Tan. Hello, Tan.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Good, good. Are you new on Burbling?
Yes.
Hi, Burbling.
This is
Oh,
my
I hope
second
you're all
class.
having a great day. This is your second class?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's great. What class did you do before?
A speaking class in this afternoon.
Awesome. Awesome.
In my country.
Pardon me?
In the afternoon, the time in my country.
And what country are you from?
Thailand.
Thailand. Great. I was thinking by your accent maybe Vietnam, but it's Thailand. I see. Okay, great. Well, welcome. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, we've also got Andre K here with us. Hello, Andre.
Hello, hello, Lauren. Hello,
Hi.
everybody.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. And
Excellent.
you?
Excellent. I'm doing great too. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome as well to Ivan. Hello, Ivan.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Andre. Oh, sorry. Ivan. Ivan,
Yes.
are you new to Burbling, or are you Ivan from a long time ago?
Yes.
You are the Ivan from a long time ago?
Yes, 1 week.
Oh, just 1 week ago. Okay, because I didn't know if I recognized your last name. How do you like Burbling so far?
For my work, I don't have time for that. For that, I need maybe in the week.
Okay. And welcome back as well to Huyan. Hello, Huyan.
Hello, it's nice to see you.
back.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Nice. Nice. And welcome as well to Din. Hello, Din. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Din Vu? Din Vu Nguyen? I'm so sorry. I know I'm not saying that correctly, but we can't hear you, so you might be on mute. If you're on mute, there's a little red button right over there that will take you off silent. Red button. Click the red button over here. And welcome as well to Timur, or Timur.
Do you hear me?
Oh, can you speak again?
Do you hear me?
Oh, I hear you a little bit. Can you maybe speak closer to your microphone like this?
Okay. Now better?
Yeah, a little bit better. How are you doing today, Timur?
I am fine, but I don't know why my microphone is so bad.
Oh, it's actually not that bad anymore. Like, we can hear you very clearly. It's just the volume is very low. Maybe check your computer volume settings.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, great. And welcome as well. Welcome back to Mario. Hello, Mario.
Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Great. How are you today?
Yes, great. a bit funny because I was sleeping, on my couch, and I've been woken up by your voice. I was let Burbling, just like this, and I was a bit sleepy. And yes, that was great.
Well, you were practicing and you got sleepy?
No, I was sleeping, and always I'm on Burbling every day and most of the time, and sometime the sound is going just muted, and so during 2 hours there was no sound, and suddenly I just heard your voice on the...
Oh, you had Burbling, and then you heard, "Hi, welcome to Burbling," really
Yes,
loud.
exactly. Yes, that was funny.
Oh no. Well, I'm sorry.
Great. No,
I'm sorry
it's
for
great.
interrupting.
No. No, because I reserved that your class.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good. I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah, good.
Din, I do hear you now. Hello, Din.
Din?
Din, can you hear me?
Oh, hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. And
Good. Din, is there music on in the room that you are in?
yeah, my friends often uses.
Okay, because that music, we can hear it, and it is being recorded on our website. So
Yeah.
it needs to be silent where you are. It has to be silent to be on Burbling, or else we will have to mute you.
Yeah, sorry, teacher.
That's
Cả nhà
okay.
em xuống rồi.
Awesome. Okay. And in the meantime, we might just mute you if we hear the noise. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, welcome. It's nice to have you in class.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say again to Andre Viotti, thanks again for requesting this class. I think it's an awesome topic. Why don't you introduce us to the topic and maybe introduce a question for everyone.
Yes, the class today is about how the technologies is changing our lives nowadays.
Excellent.
And how can we accept this new vibe or no, maybe?
Excellent. Okay, does anyone have something to say about that right now? What is your first thought when you think about technology?
I think the technology is improving, and in next 10 years maybe we have a lot of things that used by technology, and laboratory is more important.
Good. And Tan, can you say that word for me again? Technology?
Technology.
So when we do that L sound, let's get your tongue kind of between your teeth, like this. Like this. Okay, so technology.
Technology.
Excellent. That's that L sound. Make it with your tongue sticking out of your mouth.
Okay.
Good. Good. Okay. Okay. Do we all agree that technology is totally improving our lives?
Yes.
Except for Amish people.
Well, that's very true. Tell us who are Amish people? Huyen?
Amish people are groups of people who refuse to use technology in their lives. So they use horses instead of cars or other means of transportation. I don't know if they watch TV or not, but it's likely. Yeah, it's unlikely.
Yeah, there's I think different levels of Amish. So like there's different levels of all religions, right? So if we have Jewish people, some people are very religious and they follow all of the rules, and some people are like me and they're not very religious, right? But yeah, Amish people don't use technology. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, that's an interesting life.
I have a question about Amish people. Where can we found them?
Amish people?
Yes, everywhere in the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're mostly in the United States and Canada, I think. Or they speak German because that is like for religious purposes, they speak German. Was anyone here?
Because in France we don't hear about those people. I don't never heard about them.
Yeah, I don't think they live in Europe.
Yeah, okay.
They have a basically just the belief they stay in their own communities because they believe that technology is corrupting the world.
Yes, I heard about them, but curiously, I never heard about them in Europe. You know, it's kind of it's like people who live in the desert. I don't know, but maybe I don't know.
Absolutely. Well, what do you think about that, Mario? Do you think that do you think that Amish people are correct and that technology is corrupting the world?
No, I don't think so. But you know, I have a comment about this because I think all technology is not useful for us. For example, smartphones, things like this. Okay, we can live without a smartphone. Okay, but electricity, you know, all technology about water, about you know, it's very useful for us. But I think Facebook's smartphone, all those things, it's okay. Okay, we can live without all stuffs.
So maybe those things are some, let's say, negative manifestations.
No,
of
it's not
technology?
not forcibly negative, but we can live without all so so-called technology because this is the new needs they create for humans, you know. But before we can live, we could live without all of those things. If we can take example about our parents, for example, they didn't have any smartphone and things like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I consider that today we can just have a telephone just to call around, you know, and that is useful. But to send messages, text messages, and things like this is not very useful for humans.
Okay, so maybe you think that there's unnecessary technology.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Andre?
Superfluous.
Superfluous. Nice word.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Unnecessary stuffs.
Yeah, I agree.
Excellent word. I put it in the chat there. Superfluous. This means it's not necessary. It's outdated, maybe.
Yeah. Just stats, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are you thinking, Andre? Do you think that technology? I mean, you are a computer tech. Well, what is your job called? A computer technologist or
software developer?
Software development. Okay. And
yes.
what is your thoughts? Do you think that technology can be superfluous?
Yes, sometimes. But particularly in my case, technology is my way of life. But I had my own opinions about it. And for instance, if we don't have internet, we wouldn't be here for learning and transferring knowledge among us through Burbling, for example.
Totally.
And I mean, you can choose. You can have two sides. You need to share the knowledge to share the stuffs.
Yeah, totally. It wouldn't be possible for us to even discuss this right now if we didn't have this. My mind is blown at Burbling. Like, I remember when I started working here on Burbling, at Burbling, on Burbling, let's say, I couldn't believe it. Google Hangouts and Burbling are connected, and people from around the world are in my classroom right now, but I'm in my living room, right? So, like, it just didn't make sense to me. I couldn't understand, like, technology is so amazing.
Yeah, it's a big window to the world, I think.
Window to the world. I'm typing that.
I saw a cartoon. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do, Timur. Tell us.
I saw a cartoon, I think Simpsons, about Amish people.
Uh-huh.
And this girl from Brava, sister of Bart, I forgot her name.
Lisa.
Lisa, yes. She was on the date with Amish boy, and she asked him, "How do you spend your time?" And he said, "We work, or we look how other people work."
We work or we what?
Or we are watching how other people work.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about living with no technology? I mean, could you do it?
You know, there are three things that people can do forever. To watch the water, to watch the fire, and to watch how other people work. You know, I am 32 years old. When I was young, it was no internet, and we was walking on the street a lot, and go out, and didn't stay home, and now all my time I am surfing internet. I am internet addicted.
Yeah. Oh, that is one of the realities about the internet and computers, that they're definitely negative, especially maybe for young kids. And you are an adult, and now you're always inside. You're always surfing the web.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, Timur, just quickly, when you put the word ask, the verb ask, in a past tense verb, when you make it into a past tense verb, we don't say asked, we say asked, with a tiny T sound at the end. Asked.
Asked. Okay.
Good. Yeah, totally. What about what does everyone have to say about that? Andre's saying yes, OMG. Have you seen some negative impacts of technology, let's say, on social things?
Or do you ask me? Yeah.
Oh, sure, Andre. Oh, Andre K. Sorry, we have two Andres, so I keep getting... Yes, Andre K.
I think that technology is very useful for our lives, and it has definitely made our lives better. But the negative points here, when you said that kids become obsessed with this internet, maybe their smartphone.
Let's say people.
Oh, okay.
We all do, right?
Yeah, we all do have addiction to internet, to our smartphones, and we can't live without them anymore. So I think it's a little bit negative point.
Yeah.
But of course, these devices make our life better.
Of course.
Yeah.
See, it's What about children? Have you seen the very sad reality of children sitting at the dinner table like this?
Yeah.
Like this on their phone? Right? It's like, I have definitely seen parents, they say to their child, when their child is getting restless, parents used to have to bring their child outside, play a game with them, get them tired, and then their child would stop bothering them, right? They will go to bed. Now, parents say, take my phone, play with the phone. Or take the iPad.
Unfortunately, our kids live in a virtual reality, not in in a real reality. So I don't know how it, what will happen with them when they'll grow up. So it's a very
kind of scary.
Kind of scary, yeah.
Maybe,
what will happen
yeah.
with them?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, I imagine a world in 10 years from now where everyone we know grew up with cell phones. Like, I didn't get a cell phone until I was 18 or 17 maybe, 17 years old. And I was fine. No cell phone, no problem. But now they have cell phones at age 8. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Or earlier sometimes. I'd like to hear from Din. Din, are you there? Dean, are you there? Okay, that's okay. What about Ivan?
Hi.
Ivan, what are you thinking about all of this?
You think the technology is necessary today, because in my work, in the life, and when I go to sport, to do sport, I use technology. I use some application, and it's necessary today. Maybe 10 years ago, if not necessary, but today it's necessary.
You think it's necessary?
Yes.
What age do you think children should be allowed to use, let's say, technology for games? At what age? Like, for example, when I was growing up, the internet did not really exist. Like, I didn't know what the internet was until I was 12 or 13 years old. It didn't really exist, right? But and then when I heard about it, I never used it until I was maybe 14 years old. The internet did not have a big place in my life. And my brother played a lot of video games, but I never played video games. Everything I did was outside with my friends, right? And I think about children today, and almost everything that they do for fun is on the computer. Do you think that will have a positive or negative impact?
You think maybe we need combinar combination technology with the sport, with other things for the kids? No, he all the time with the technology. Yes, un balance.
We need a balance. Yeah, good word, Andre Viotti. Good word. Okay, I see where you're. We have an expression. We say, "I see where you're going." This means I understand what you're saying. I see where you're going. Oh, I just typed something in the Google chat and it's not coming up. Is anyone else having a problem typing in the Google chat?
I can
see what you type.
I see where you're going.
You see it? Oh, I don't see it. Oh no.
You wrote, I see where you're going.
You see that, and do you see test?
Yes.
Yes, double test.
There they are.
Double
okay.
test.
Okay, now I see it. Okay, great. Okay, and I haven't heard either from Tan.
Okay.
Well, we heard a little bit. Let's hear. Are you agreeing or disagreeing?
I agree of both sides. Technology has advantages and disadvantages. For the very young kid, I think it's better that they will play and walk with their friends in the park with family. It's better than playing the game on a gadget.
Paying for them to. What was that?
Playing at the park is better than playing a game on gadget. So
Here, let's say playing.
playing.
And let's get that tongue between your teeth. Playing.
Playing.
Let's get that tongue right between your teeth. Play.
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 Good, okay. We want to hear that because I thought you were saying paying.
Okay.
Okay, I heard paying, like paying money. And then I thought you said praying. So let's practice your L sounds for the rest of the class, okay, Tan?
Okay.
Okay, it's a very strange sound because you have to stick your tongue between your teeth. Play.
Play.
Okay, excellent. Good, good. Okay, yeah, well, that's kind of my opinion too. I agree with you. I think that when I have kids, I don't think I'm going to let them use computers until they're older.
Yes, I agree. But sometimes, if it is a brain game to practice their brain, it's okay. Such as
Good. Yeah, so you're saying if they're going to be on computers, it has to be something like a brain game. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Brain game. Yeah, like something that exercises your thinking. Okay. What about the social impact?
The social impact. I think if all of children play on their iPad and they don't talk together, so in the future they will have a problem about communication.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
Work as the same team and everything.
For sure, for sure. So, Andre Viotti, you're listening to this, and for you, technology is part of your lifestyle. So, what do you think? If you have children, do you think, because you are obviously you're very social, you're very good socially.
Thanks.
And what do you think about children? Do you think that technology can hurt a child socially?
Yes, I think that the technology, when the people it's a child, it can influence the child.
In what way?
Because the children needs to develop their social skills. And for example, if you had a children and this children has 2 years old, you gave to them iPad, for example. The children just focus on the iPad, not the other children among them.
Totally. Totally. It's interesting that you said that because my cousin, she's so cute, my little cousin. She got an iPad when she was about 2 years old. Her father bought her an iPad and said, I want her to develop her brain. I want her to be smart. So she is very good with technology. But if you say, hi, honey, like, come here, I think she would rather go play with her iPad than talk to me. You know, now she's, I think, 4 maybe. But yeah, sometimes I'm afraid that when she's older, she won't know. Like you said, you have an iPad and you have other children. The iPad is more exciting, maybe. Hopefully not.
Or you can have your iPad as well to communicate with her.
Yeah, you would have to be a really good parent.
Yes.
Esther, you're saying it
Yes.
depends. It depends on the kind of games, I think. What did you mean by that?
I think that there are many. I think that there are many applications that technology can be helpful for children to develop their skills. But as you said, it's all a combination of the develop the social skills and the other skills.
Okay, so Esther, what do you think is a good age to allow your child to be using computers? Because on one hand, they need to know how to use computers to live in this society, right? So what do you think? What do you think is the best way to make sure they're...
I was thinking in special computers for children that helps them to learn the vocabulary, the colors, for example. I think it's useful for them. But the real computer, maybe at the age of I don't know, 6, 7. I think.
You can say, I think that's reasonable.
Reasonable.
Reasonable means good reason, good logic. It is sensible. So you can say, I think it is reasonable to allow your child on computers at age 7.
And always with parents. Always with parents.
Always with the parents. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Not give the children the computers and let them alone.
Leave. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Okay.
Yeah, totally. That's a good. I think that's a reasonable thing to say, that we're not going to leave our children alone on the computer, and maybe putting a time limit. Yeah, maybe saying, okay, you can only go on for an hour or something a day, or something.
For computer, time for sport, for play to other children, for
Totally.
For everything.
Yeah. Mario, do you have for some reason I thought you had like a granddaughter or a niece or something. Oh, you're on mute. No, but you might be on mute right up here. No? Oh, no. Okay, that's okay, Mario. Take your time. I don't know why we can't hear you there. I don't know why. But okay, so we've been talking about children and technology, okay? What about in general, just in general for yourself? How do you feel about your own life and the role that technology plays in it? Do you think, we heard from our friend Timur. Timur, tell us again how you feel about your own life. Do you think technology has...
You hear me?
I like.
We hear you, Mario. Just
Okay,
1 second.
good.
Awesome.
Okay. I like new technologies. It's very interesting how life changing. Because if you lived maybe like 30 years ago, life was changing very slowly. And as far we're living in a very changing century, when everything is changing very rapidly, very quickly. And I like this because every year everything is changing, new technologies comes, and probably soon we will live on the moon or on the Mars or maybe somewhere else, or maybe doctors will find a technology that people can live forever or something like this.
Would that be a good thing?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you think so? What would happen if everyone lived forever?
If everyone lived forever, like some people, they do suicide. But for example, you live for 200 years and when you are tired, you do suicide and that's it.
Okay, the word we use for that is commit suicide, like this.
Commit suicide, yes.
Yeah, we say commit. Commit, it's because suicide is a crime, I guess, or used to be a crime. So that's just the common way that we say it, to commit suicide. Interesting, interesting. See, that's what I wonder, right? Is technology maybe a little bit dangerous because of that?
A little bit dangerous because of nuclear technologies. Because I met one Japanese man, and I told him, I was talking to him about Einstein, and I told him, look, Einstein is very smart man. He said he's very bad man. I said no, he was very kind and good man. Yes, but he said because of his ideas, a nuclear bomb got to Japan. I said, but it's not because of him. He's just scientist. It's because of USA government. But
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the responsibility on the human race, the responsibility we have to use technology for good or for bad. I mean, you're right. That was the first war. World War II was the first war where we had advanced technology. And look what happened. Some serious tragedies happened, like you brought up, right? Or Hiroshima and those Nagasaki. Yeah, those huge tragedies for the whole world, not just in Japan, but whether it's nuclear bombs or other kinds of, we say, weapons of mass destruction. Mass means huge, and weapon is something we use to hurt people. Weapons of mass destruction. Mario, you're back.
Yeah, I was. I had a problem with my sound. Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's not. It's good now. Okay. Yeah.
So Mario, tell me. Okay, I see in the background that you have like a little baby chair.
Yes, this is my
Granddaughter?
Daughter, yes, because I became in life, very early, and I got married very early. I was about 18, and
I was going to say you look so young to be a grandfather.
Yeah,
do you have any gray hair?
No, not yet.
If we could all be so lucky.
Yeah. So my daughter had her daughter, and so now I'm a grandpa, at 45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
so,
amazing.
Mario,
yeah.
What are you thinking? Have you seen any effects of technology on your daughter? On your granddaughter? Because she's growing up in the age of technology, right?
Yes, but now she's only 2 years old. But yeah, but I'm not refuse the technology about children. But I think there's only age where technology could be affect children. For example, a 2 years old child don't have to have a smartphone in his hand or her hand. You know, it's not useful. Children have to play with other children's, for example.
And
Not
let's
play
say
with,
when we say children, let's just have no S because children is already plural.
okay,
Just children.
children.
Mhm.
And you don't have to put a smartphone in the hand of children because he or her has thing to do with his mate, friends,
Mhm.
for example. And if the smartphone is not part of humans, you know. I agree about all those technology because it's okay for adults, for teenager. Yes, for example, not for a child.
Okay, so what if your daughter says
Mm.
to you, I'm buying her an iPad tomorrow. What would you tell her?
I would tell her not to do this because, but I don't think she will have to do this. She will do this because she a bit like me, you know, thinking the same way. But one never knows if someday she just came and tell me, oh, okay, a great idea, for example, to buy a smartphone for my daughter. No, I would say no, you don't have to do this because it's not useful for your child. You have to yeah. I'm okay with internet. Internet is a great thing because, for example, now we can speak on Burbling and everything. It's great. Okay, it's a adult word. You know, it's not it's not for children. And I think the parents, relatives have a lot of a good job to do about the fact that they have to upbringing their children, not to give to them a smartphone, for example.
Of course, because maybe it's
Yeah,
not a gift.
yeah.
Maybe
It's
it's not a great present.
no. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Interesting. Huyan, we haven't heard a lot from you, and I hope I answered your question correct, okay in the chat. Did that answer your question?
Yes,
Okay.
totally. But I have another question. Can I say mass destructive weapons?
Mass destructive? Grammatically, yes. I mean, of course, grammatically that works. But like I said, it's this thing in English where we are expecting. Have you heard of the term collocation?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's always that way.
That we expect to hear is weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. But Huyan, what about you? Would you also say the same thing, that technology is great in our lives, but you wouldn't allow young children to have, let's say, smartphones and stuff?
Yeah, I agree with all of you guys about technology when it comes to children. Because I personally think technology can cause many health problems to children, like obesity or like eyes-related diseases. If we let them use it, if we let them use technology too much, it'll be harmful for their health. Yeah.
Huyan, were you by any chance with me the day that I did a class on cell phones and what they do to your brain?
No.
This was a long time ago, like maybe 2 months ago, but was maybe someone else in class at that, maybe Andre or Mario? Were you at that class?
No, but I heard about that class, but I wasn't there.
About what?
About cell phones and what they do to your brain.
Yeah, cancer. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know how a microwave cooks food?
Oh yes, I'm inside the class.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Yeah, microwaves cook food, but cell phones have the same waves. So you literally cook parts of your brain when you use your cell phone. Is that crazy? If you take cell phones and you put popcorn in front of the cell phone, and then you have, let's say, 3 cell phones beside the popcorn, and you call the cell phones, the popcorn actually cooks. It will pop. I'm not kidding. It's true. It's true.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, oh, Huyan, you said yes, I watched that video. So, yeah, I mean, what about children's brains? You know, I started using a cell phone when my brain was just developing. Maybe that's why I have so many problems. Just kidding.
No.
But that's awesome, Huyan. Exactly. There's health risks with technology. Can you elaborate on that? The risks.
Yeah, like all of you said, if you give a a child an iPad, he or she will stay with it for like all day without the help or the need of their parents or their grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they are obsessed with technology, and once they are obsessed with that, you know, we can get them out of it. And if that happens for a long time, it will lead to health risks or health problems.
Totally. There's also the problem, I guess, if technology. Why are there so many diseases today? Like every other person is sick or has cancer. Well, there's a lot of technology that is developed to give us very bad food and pesticides. So this technology has now given us so much sickness, but we have the technology to fix it too. So there's the good, and we say, there's an expression, I can't think of it right now. Kind of like you win some, you lose some. Have you heard of that before?
No.
Oh, Andre, have you not heard that before?
I'm not sure.
You probably did. It's kind of common. When you were in San Francisco, or San Diego, sorry, you probably heard it. You win some, you lose some. It means there's definitely benefits, and there's definitely, let's say, not benefits.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Did Andre, have you found that the people you know where technology is a very big part of their life, do you find that there's more health problems with those people?
Me?
Like obesity or any kind of health problems, because you probably know a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that actually the technology, the people are getting so dependent, and it's causing abstinence crisis, I think.
Awesome.
Because for example, some people need to check their Facebook each 5 minutes, for example. And if you don't do that, the people start to get anxious. Oh my God, I need to check my Facebook now.
Totally. And you know what? First off, Andre, excellent TH sounds. Same for you, Mario. I didn't answer you before. Both of you, your TH sounds are awesome.
Thank you, Lauren.
Oh, totally.
Thanks
the
to
only
you.
word that both of you forget is the sometimes. Sometimes you forget the, because it's so common. But
yeah. But I could heard about native speaker they also forget it's there sometime.
Like in Newfoundland, a lot of
Yeah,
Newfoundlanders say
yeah,
duh.
yeah, the,
They say without instead of
yeah,
without.
with, where, yeah.
Yeah, but the
Alvin,
difference. Oh, yes, Timur.
do you do pronunciation classes sometimes?
Oh yeah,
A lot, a lot.
a lot of pronunciation classes. Timur,
The
I hope
best
you
one.
join me. Yes, Timur, we can work on your R sound together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please write me on Facebook and request the class that you want, and I will make sure you can come to it. So Timur, if you want a general pronunciation class, or if you want a specific class for R sounds or something, we can do that. And many students need the same sounds that you need. So
Yes, because Russians they need R sound.
I know. And Russians and people from India, it's such a culture, right? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Definitely.
How can I find you on Facebook?
Oh, I'll give you my link right now. It's just Lauren Burbling.
Mm-hmm.
Here. There you go. So that's my Burbling and my Facebook. So you can follow me on Burbling, but Facebook is, I think, more important because I give you updates to my classes, and you can't really message me on Burbling. I don't really get back to students very quickly because I forget, but Facebook is better. Okay, Timur?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. I had another question I wanted to ask you. I wrote down some questions about this class. Oh, okay. We don't have much time left, but does anyone want to comment? Especially maybe Andre K. and Ivan, Esther, and maybe Tan. We haven't heard as much from you guys, so please feel free to comment, and anyone. But what do you think of the fact that we can have cyber relationships? Okay?
How do you
Cyber
define
means on the
cyber
internet.
relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
What was that, Ivan?
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? Tell me, what do you mean?
Facebook is for Facebook.
Sorry, say that one more time, Ivan.
Relationship with or cyber relationship is not for me. Maybe.
It's not for you.
Yes, because all the time I'll connect it with your girlfriend or sometimes. We need I think we need some time in the 1 day, 2 days. That's it.
You mean maybe
Okay.
time alone?
Yes.
Time alone.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yes.
Well, I think about the fact that sometimes people who I don't know, I don't even know these people, try to add me to Facebook. And I don't add any students or anyone I don't know to my personal account because it's easier for me to keep them separate. But one time, so I normally just decline if students or people I don't know try to add me because I keep my Burbling page as my main communication with students, and then I keep my other page for my family and friends. And sometimes people send me messages saying, why won't you add me? And I think, I have never seen your name before. I have never met you. Why would I add you? That's so scary.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
One time I remember a young girl, or I don't know, I guess, who knows who these people are, but a young girl said, please add me. I don't know why you won't add me. And she had an Italian name. And I thought, what? I mean, maybe it wasn't a little girl. I don't even know. But I thought, why are her parents allowing her to have Facebook and adding strangers? Like, that's what I mean by cyber relationships, right?
Maybe, Excuse me, maybe your parents don't know that? Know that?
Yeah, it's kind of scary, isn't it?
Yes. It's dangerous.
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 Totally, totally. Andre K, have you had any
Yeah.
experiences with that?
I think cyber. I don't know what do you mean about cyber relationships. If you mean that is it usage of internet to have to meet other people. So I think why not? But if we are talking about cyber life, I don't know. I think it's unnatural, and I think was some film about cyber uh, life or something like that.
Oh, I don't know what film that is, but I
Yeah,
totally agree with you. Like,
yeah,
look at we have a cyber relationship right now. We have never met, but we are all know each other because we're all learning English, right? And
yeah,
so in this way, it's amazing that we have the
yeah,
opportunity to make relationships on the internet.
yeah. We can learn languages and do many things that are very helpful in our lives. So,
Yeah, and I just saw Mario, you just typed that. Yeah, like they can be good, right? They can be good because look at Burbling. Burbling is awesome. And you know, I noticed that students add each other on Skype to practice English together. That's amazing, right? And maybe they will never meet in real life, but it doesn't matter. Their relationship online it's amazing. I think about the fact that let's say in Venezuela, I get sometimes students or from different countries. They say I'm an English teacher in my country, but they come to Verbling and they're maybe more beginner, maybe intermediate. So I think look at how amazing it is that they get to speak to native speakers, right? The Verbling, and not possible unless you have this internet relationship website, right?
Yeah.
and we have many examples when people meet each other on the internet and they have relationship in a real life too. So
That's the important thing, right, Andre K? And I mean and when I say K, I'm just saying K for your last name, not
yeah,
like
yeah, I understand.
okay. But yeah, so totally, right? I mean, if you have relationships online, let's hope you also have relationships in your real life, because if you
Yeah.
don't, maybe that's a problem. Right?
Maybe.
Does anyone have any comments they'd like to say before we end class?
May I ask you, is it possible to make a class on technical English, like vocabulary for welding and metal fabrication and industrial and stuff like this? Maybe someone is interested. I don't know.
Sure. Oh my gosh, Timur, I mean, that's really specific,
About
but sure.
instruments, about you know, like names for
Something specific. Yeah, we can try a class like that. Sure.
But
Just message me on Facebook exactly what you want, and we'll get it going. Yeah. And then if you message me, I will message you back and make sure you can attend the class.
I can write on your Facebook page for everyone, but I ask you to make this class, and we may discuss if someone else wants it. So
Of course, yeah. Yeah, we'll discuss it. You can send me private messages on the Facebook page, right? So you can do it on the page wall or in the private messaging.
okay.
Yeah, and totally, Andre, you have improved so much from I remember we met 2.5 months or 3 months ago or something, and not only has your vocabulary improved, Oh, totally. You too, Mario. Oh my gosh. When I met you, Mario, you were still doing sounds. Or R. Not to embarrass you, but it's awesome, right? So.
In fact, we need to thank you, Burbling and you, above all.
Thank technology. Thank technology.
Yes, thanks the teacher also.
Hey, we love doing this. We love doing this. This is a treat for us.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah.
But you're very good at that.
Thank
you are enjoying your life.
Yeah, this is awesome for me. I'm in my living room and I have students from all over the world. Think about how cool that is. That is a dream for any teacher.
Yes, for us too.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to end class now, but and go have my lunch. But then I teach another 3 classes. So if you would like to join me, the classes I will be teaching are okay. One of them is an intermediate reading and speaking class on connected speech. This is just getting you, I guess, closer to sounding more like a native speaker. And the next one is chunking language. So those 2 classes go together. It's basically like, remember when Huyan was asking me, can you say mass destructive weapons?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right? So when we said that, not really, because the chunk of language is weapons of mass destruction. You have to think of them as one word. So that's what chunking language is. And then we've got an intermediate speaking class, which I haven't decided the topic. So if you have a suggestion for the topic, maybe message that to me on Facebook and on the Facebook page, and we will talk about that. Alrighty, everyone. Yes, I do have a marathon today, Huyan.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. See you later.
Okay.
See you after
See you later.
lunch.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.